He froze mid-step. Because the waitress standing in front of him was the woman he abandoned, now pregnant. David Lawson had everything. A penthouse overlooking the city, luxury cars lined up like trophies, and a name that opened every door. But 5 years ago, he walked away from the one person who would have stayed with him through nothing. Her name was Sarah. Back then, David wasn't rich. He was just another struggling man chasing a dream. Sarah believed in him. When he had no money, she paid the rent. When he doubted himself, she lifted him up. When everyone else left, she stayed. But success changes people. The moment David made his first million, his world changed. New friends, new lifestyle, new priorities. And Sarah no longer fit into that picture. "I can't do this anymore," he told her one night. No explanation, no apology, just cold words. Sarah stood there, heartbreaking, while holding on to the future they once planned together. And just like that, he walked out. 5 years later, David stepped into one of the most exclusive restaurants in the city, a place where the rich went to be seen. But that night, he wasn't ready for what he would see. "Good evening, sir. Table for one?" The voice hit him first. Soft, familiar, impossible. He looked up. And his world stopped. Sarah. Standing right in front of him, wearing a simple uniform, her eyes tired, but still the same. And then he saw it. Her belly. She was pregnant. For a moment, neither of them spoke. The air between them was heavy, filled with years of silence, and things left unsaid. "Sarah," he whispered. She forced a polite smile. "Right this way, sir." "Sir." That word hurt more than anything. David followed her slowly, his heart pounding. This wasn't how it was supposed to be. She was supposed to be happy, living a better life, with someone who didn't leave her behind. Not this. Not working long hours, while carrying a child, alone. He couldn't take it anymore. "Sarah, wait." She stopped, but didn't turn around. "Are you okay?" A pause. Then quietly, "I'm fine." But her voice said otherwise. "Who's the father?" he asked, not even sure why he wanted to know. Another silence. Then she turned. And looked him straight in the eyes. "You." Everything inside him collapsed. "What?" "I found out after you left," she said. "I tried to reach you, but you had already moved on." Her voice didn't break. But her eyes did. David felt something he hadn't felt in years. Not power. Not pride. Guilt. Heavy, crushing guilt. While he was building his empire, she was building a life, alone. "I didn't want your money," Sarah continued. "I just wanted you to know. I worked. I survived. I did what I had to do." Her hand rested gently on her belly. "For my child." For the first time in years, David realized something. He wasn't successful. He was empty. All the money in the world, and yet he had abandoned the only thing that truly mattered. "I'm so sorry," he said. But even as the words left his mouth, he knew they weren't enough. They could never be enough. "Sorry doesn't change anything," Sarah replied softly. "It doesn't change the nights I cried myself to sleep. The days I didn't know how I would survive. The fact that I had to do this, alone." David couldn't speak. Because she was right. "I want to fix this," he finally said. She shook her head. "You can't fix the past." "No," he said. "But I can be there for the future." For the first time, Sarah hesitated. Because deep down, a part of her still remembered the man he used to be. "I don't need your money," she said again. "I know," David replied. "I'm not offering money. I'm offering responsibility. A chance to be a father." Tears filled her eyes, not from weakness, but from everything she had held in for years. "Why no?" she asked. David took a deep breath. "Because I finally understand that success means nothing if you lose the people who believed in you when you had nothing." That night, the richest man in the room realized he had been the poorest all along. And the woman he once left behind was the only one who could give him a second chance. If this story touched you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because sometimes, the biggest lessons in life come from the people we almost lost.